Hello USBGF friends, it's Phil Simborg with another tip video of the day. Red is losing 4 away, 2 away. In other words, blue needs 2 points to win the match and red needs 4 points to win the match. Red won the opening roll with a 6-1 and blue rolled a 5-2 and correctly split his back checkers. Red's on roll. Cube action. Should red double? If red double, should blue take or drop? Well, I'm sure because of the quiz factor, because I'm even asking you this question, you're thinking about it, and maybe you come to the right conclusion that it's a double. And it is a double. It's not a huge mistake not to double. It's about a 2.3 or 2.7% error not to, depending on, I think the rollout comes out to 0.027. The point is that it is a double, and almost everyone misses this double. And one of the reasons you miss this double is you're not used to doubling this early in the game, and you're not really thinking about the cube yet when you have such a slight lead. That's why I strongly recommend that at the beginning of every game before your very first roll, ask yourself, what is your opponent's take point and price of gammons, what is your own take point and price of gammons, and what is your cube strategy at this particular score. At 2 away, 4 away, when you're losing, your cube strategy should be to flip the cube as fast as you can when there are some reasonable gammon threats. It's the gammon threats that make this a double. These 16% gammons that blue loses are worth 1.0 when the cube is turned. When the cube is not turned, the value of those gammons to red is only about 0.45. So he doubles the value of the gammons that he wins when he turns the cube. What about the gammons that he loses? Well, if blue can win a gammon with the cube at 1, it's worth the entire match. He wins the match. It's worth almost 1.0. But when the cube is turned, gammons are worthless to blue. He only needs 2 points to win the match, so winning a gammon means nothing. You really pick up close to about 20% or maybe even 26% here difference. Well, really about 20% additional equity by turning the cube. And again, it's not a huge error not to, but it certainly could turn out to be a huge error if you roll double 5s here and lose your market, or a 5-3 or a double 3 or a double 6 or double 4. There's all kinds of really good rolls here where red could quickly lose his market. So it's important to know when you're supposed to double, and it's important to think about it on the first roll of the game. One of the other reasons that you need to think about it on the first roll of the game is it may affect your opening moves. If you're on gammon go, if you're in a position where you really need to win gammons, which is what you are at this score, you're going to play your opening 4-3, 3-2, 4-1, 2-1. You're going to play a lot of these rolls differently. Well, not 2-1. 2-1 you're going to slot no matter what. But if you're on gammon save, if you're on the other side, then you will definitely play these rolls differently. You're going to try and split and make an advanced anchor and try and prevent gammons. So think about your cube action before the game starts. Don't wait until it's time to cube, or you could easily miss a cube. One more tip. Every single roll is a cube decision. Anytime you roll, you've made a decision not to cube. So think about it before you roll. Thanks. Bye-bye.